Custom Crafts, and on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, which I honestly gotta tell you, I have so much going on, I can't always get to Instagram and Twitter, and I definitely use Instagram a lot more than I use Twitter, if that tells you something. So obviously, we all, if you're married, have anniversaries. And if you guys have been following when I got my Aladdin and Jasmine tattoo, I gave the story behind my relationship. So if you go back to that video, it would have been around February 12th, probably February 13th, because I was married February 12th in '93. So it was our 24th wedding anniversary. And my husband tries to do something different and special for me for our anniversary. So he goes, well, I want to take you around the world. And I'm looking at him going, okay. So if you go back to that video, you'll understand it. I'll give a brief snaps here. We got together when the movie came out. And then we were married when the song was starting to hit its most popular, A Whole New World, which ended up being our wedding song. And with me graduating, him going to basic, and then graduating, and us completely moving away from everybody, it became a real big meaning to us with A Whole New World. And everything was changing. Obviously, there was no real cell phones back then. Beepers. Which I was laughing at the new Adam Sandler movie, which wasn't that good of a movie, to be honest. I think it was Sandy something. Don't watch it. It's the only good part is literally like the credits area, which is at the end. So anyway, my husband decided to take me, and I know some of you guys don't like this when I block you a little bit, but my husband decided to take me to Disney, which, you know, we had our passes. We let them expire this time. We doubt very much that we will do it because we're waiting on promotion for us to get orders finally. But of course, if you go to Disney, there is Epcot, and Epcot has a world. And if you go around the back half, it's around the world is what they call it. Even their fireworks is all displayed around, what you don't generally see during the day, but you will see it at night. And if you have not seen the fireworks display, projection firework display that they have with lasers at Epcot, you have to see it at least once. Has it changed in a good, I don't know, 15 years almost, 14 years almost. So anyway, I know for sure 13, close to 14. So this became kind of a cool thing for us. So, and that's kind of something we kind of do. It's something related to that day. So he took me around the world. We walked around the park. The camera cut out on me, and I had to make sure I uploaded the other videos. Anyway, the Flower Festival was going on, and I think it still is for a few more weeks at Epcot. So we got a chance to enjoy that and special guests that are out. And then he wanted to take me out for a night out. So he took me to the Grand Floridian, which you guys may know that they have one special place in that complex, and I call it a complex because it's huge. They have the wedding chapel there and the wedding grounds, so you can't just go back there at all. So for you to even get on those particular grounds at Disney, you actually have to either be set up for the hotel as a guest, or you have to have kind of an invite on a reservation at the gate, kind of like a door. It's like a doorman. It's really cool. And I mean, I'll be able to show you a little bit here. But I decided to do a whole new world theme. So this is my Aladdin day. So it starts with Agrabah, and just like a whole new world, I did a little carpet ride across the sky. This is from a Once Upon a Time paper scrapbooking, and what I did is I colored it at the bottom with some Tim Holtz stain, and then I went back over with the fine glitter. Very fine glitter, so it gave more of the sand look. I sprayed the back a little bit darker near the top, so it would be like, as you can see, the lighter going up. And I'll get to the pictures in a minute. Now, Aladdin Agrabah over here is an image that I took off the internet, and I scanned it into my brother's scan and cut, and then I cut it out. So if you don't believe me, that's how small it actually was. And I made it that big. I swear by the brother scan and cut, you can have SVG files put into it. You can make your own SVG and then transfer it over. It does. Mine has the Wi-Fi feature on it. You can buy sticks of stuff, but they're not very good. I mean, there are, but there's not a lot of them. And me, it's just easier to just Google search. I've already posted this image for Facebook. There is a little Aladdin and Jasmine at the top, but to me it didn't make any sense because it looks like they're down here more kissing than anything. So I left it at that. So I'm actually going to go through the pictures, and I did black glitter that with fine black glitter. And then I just posted just a little bit of information because I tried so hard to figure out a way to put all of these pictures in without getting into bigger pictures, because I really just I left one as a highlight. A couple of them, you can see the ones that I like better that went from down in size. But while we were at the Grand Floridian, which we ate at Park Fair, that's the name of that. You'll see that the paper has a variance of foil paper or a Indian design that I cut to look like it with the gold foil or black highlighted. I believe all but the gold I was able to use for my scraps because I have a bunch of it. So we got our buttons and they always put in the Mickey Minnie ears. And then 24 ears is how they do it, happily ever after, because it was actually on our 24th anniversary. And of course, we were there during, was it the art? No, it wasn't the Arts Festival. I don't believe it was. It has to be the Flower Festival. International, oh, it was Art Festival. It wasn't the Flower Festival. It's the Art Festival going on right now. So that's me and my husband, and then Dodger McDuck. I think, correct me if I'm wrong on that one. Here is one of the cars that are sitting outside of the Grand Floridian, and believe it or not, my dad actually had one. He loved T-model Fords, and I believe that's a Ford. So, you know, my dad was born in 34, so the cars that we considered like grand scheme expensive were like 20-year-old cars to him, and they were used cars for him. So here is the other buggy car that was there. That's at the Grand Floridian. This is at another part of the Grand Floridian. If I can show you, that's actually all made of chocolate. Every bit of this is chocolate. It's huge. It's about 4 foot tall, encased in glass, and nobody will touch it. Here's inside that part of the hotel. You look up and it goes all the way up. It's like an infinity light, but it actually is a big chandelier. They had energy, I forgot what they called them all, but they were all, this one, let's see if I have all of them. That dude, I'm sorry, that light there. Where's the other guy? There was 3 of them. Thought I had them in here. Oh, and the copper, it was like silver, gold, and copper. They were actually live action, but live action statues, if that makes any sense. Then when we ate at Park Avenue, we got to spend time with the evil stepsisters and fairy godmother, the stepmother, Prince Charming, and or Cinderella. And of course, you know, you can see they put little. Oh, that one's from, oh my goodness, Rapunzel. I love characters from Rapunzel. And that is us with Prince Charming. And this was the anniversary little cakes that they gave us. They were very yummy. That's all chocolate. And then again with the pictures with the duck. We were getting pictures all over the place. And I mean, I have more pictures like that. It's like our face and the Mona Lisa and stuff. It was really cool. And then stepsister, and then this is outside one of the hotels. Isn't that beautiful? This is actually, the pool side's like right here. Huge pool. And they got like fountain features everywhere. And then of course, and I think he is, I don't remember what character. I think he was in Pinocchio. I'm pretty sure he was in Pinocchio. See if I'm wrong, guys. See if you can remember that. My daughter would know. She's like, even as much as a buff as I am, I still don't know all of them as much as I'd like to. And me and Cinderella. And that is inside the hotel when you walk in at the Grand Floridian. It's gorgeous. And then here's one of them at the front. I will say that it does, if you see the picture, it actually does look like the Shining Hotel from the outside. I know it doesn't on the inside. I can say that I've actually been in a hotel in Phoenix that you would swear to God, if you walk through the hotel, it was the inside of the hotel that they used for The Shining, which is technically truly a haunted house, haunted hotel. This is Mary Poppins Gardens, right outside one of the exits that we went to. This is over by this side, that water feature that I was referring to. It's pretty big and absolutely beautiful. Pictures don't always get the quality that you want unless you get into a very expensive camera, which I've had in the past, and the memory sucks up so much that it's just, for me, not worth it. It's Cinderella's slipper, and then me and my husband and Prince Charming, though it's Mr. Charming, Prince Charming, and me. Just me. Here is the wedding chapel. Now I'm going to pull this up a little bit so you guys can see it. That is the wedding chapel. Absolutely breathtaking. The actually wedding arch is right here. We got a chance to walk down, and I mean, it's a nice long walkway, but we got a chance to walk down that way. And like I said, we had to have reservations, or you can be part of a meeting with a organization or a company. But your name has to be on the list. And here's another spot looking back at that hotel. I could put a few pictures. Oh, this is cute. This was in the other part of the hotel right by the chocolate feature. These are the cutest little penguins. This is probably a good 12 foot by 10 foot wide, and this goes up a good 15 foot. It's so cute, and the penguins are just in there. It's a cute little waterfall. So I think I've hit all the pictures, and then the other step sister, but you know, I put a few pictures in from when we walked around the world. This is, I believe, the Japanese area. I didn't put a whole lot in there because I already have so many pictures of going around the world at Epcot. So I just wanted to share a little bit of my 24th anniversary, and this layout is, of course, about that. That is a pre-cut letters highlighted out by extra lining on the machine, and then doing the extra lining again. You can do that on the computer. If you guys find SVG files, you can buy them. You can find a lot of them free, which I suggest you, if you're getting into them, to start with the free ones on the internet. If you're interested in finding out where some of them are, I can give you a couple websites if you want. So generally most of them have freebies for you anyway. But this is my 24th, I wish it would focus better. Don't know why. My 24th wedding anniversary photo. 2-page. And I do not understand why there. See, it focuses better here that way. 2-page layout. And see, that's me and my husband, Kenny, kissing. I do hope you guys do like it the way I did it. My husband and I love it. Okay, this is just a printout of, by the way, a picture printout of the button, because it was, I'm not going to put a button on this. I could probably take it apart and put on it, but I didn't have a lot of room to work with. And I didn't want to do more than 1 page, or 2 pages for it. So I do hope you like it. I'll throw in some extra pictures at the end. Guys, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks. Bye.